Why, hello YouTube. In this video we're going to be talking about factorials, and factorials is one of the key ideas in Algebra 2, and this actually marks our second half of Algebra 2, and meaning we're almost done. Just hang on. So basically what factorials are, let me give you an idea of what factorials are. Let me give you an example, such as 2 factorial. And factorials are simply represented through this exclamation mark right here. So if you see this exclamation mark after a real number, that means it's a factorial. And so that essentially equals to 1 times 2, or essentially the numbers that compose it times each other. Essentially that's what it is. Alright, but what I want you to note is that 0 factorial, while it may seem like it's 0, it's actually 1, and I want to give you an idea about that. But I'll explain that probably in a separate video or something another time. And in here I'm going to be describing, for number 1, what 3 factorial is. And essentially 3 factorial, we can do what I did for problem number 1. All the numbers that compose it, which are 3, 2, and 1, we can just multiply them together. So 3 times 2 times 1, and so essentially that's going to equal 6, and if I pull up my calculator, I can do that. So here's my calculator, Web2 Calc, as always, link will be in the description, and so I will have 3 factorial, and that'll equal 6, right? So we can evaluate these factorials in calculators if we choose to, but if your teachers want it like this, this is one way to do it. But I'm also going to explore another way to do it in number 2, which we're being asked to divide 4 factorial by 3 factorial. And so let me write it all out in a different color to show that this is a different method. So that would be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and this will be times 3 times 2 times 1. But what I want to show you here is that you can do a cancellation technique if you have common numbers here. And this is a concept actually borrowed from your pre-algebra and your algebra 1 studies. So this is why algebra 2 is connected with those previous lines of study. Okay, so let's cancel these out. 3 cancels out with 3, 2 cancels out with 2, 1 obviously cancels out with 1, and we're left with this 4. And so our 4 should be the answer if we calculated this right. If we calculated this right, 4 should be our answer. And so let me do this. 4, and we can check the handy calculator here at Web2 Calc, and we can do 4 factorial divided by 3 factorial. And yes, that gives us 4. And so in the next few videos, we're going to be exploring a few more advanced concepts, including imaginary, complex, and other sorts of numbers. And so stay tuned.